Hello there, mister. How is it going? Good evening. How are you?
Fine, and you?
I'm
How
pretty
are you?
good, man. I'm pretty good. Thanks for asking. How was your day?
Sorry, fine. Sorry about the late.
It's okay. I've just imagined you were in a meeting or something, right?
Yes, now we are helping another organization to organize a pitch of sales, uh, better presentation, and the meeting was late. Sorry about
That
that.
that's fine. That's fine. Relax about it. It's okay.
Okay.
So how was the meeting? Did you have a good time in the meeting? Uh was it helpful for the other company?
Sorry. What is the
Helpful. Was it helpful for the other company? Was it useful, helpful for the other company?
how?
Was it helpful for the other company? Was it
Yes,
useful for the other company?
yes, helpful, yeah, useful, yeah,
Do you understand these words, helpful and useful?
yes.
Okay.
Helpful is like some the other company needs help, and I if I can help the company, I'm helpful, right?
If you offer help, you are helpful.
Okay,
For example, I have an object here. I have an object here, and this object is helpful. This object is helpful because it looks like a pen, but it's actually a scissors. It's a scissors.
okay,
It's helpful because it offers help. When I need something like cutting paper or something, I use this product here. It's helpful. It helps a lot. So helpful, it's something full of help. It's something that helps a lot. That's the idea, man, of full. That's the idea of full. And right now, I'm gonna open your mind a little about suffixes, okay?
okay,
When you understand prefixes and suffixes, you learn many words in just few minutes.
okay,
How? So some people say, "Oh, I don't have vocabulary. I don't have much vocabulary. I don't know many words." But people actually know many words. People know many words. For example, you know, of course, happy. Of course, you know happy. If you know English, or if you don't know English, you know this word happy. But if you know prefixes and suffixes, you know more than happy. You have more vocabulary. For example, you have unhappy. If you understand happy and you understand you understand that unhappy is the opposite.
yes,
It's the contrary. It's an antonym. If you know this preposition an, unhappy. For example, we have also happiness. If you know happy and you know happiness, you know another word already. Ness is the suffix, is the end of the word to create a noun, to create an object, a thing. So happy is
okay,
a characteristic, but when I use ness, I'm creating something. I'm creating an object. I'm creating a noun. Noun is something in English. Understand?
yes,
That's it. So I'm giving you two things, extra words, a suffix and a prefix. And with this, you have three words already. So if you know happy,
mhm,
you know more than happy now. You know happy, unhappy, and happiness. Three words. Understand?
perfect, yes,
The base word, if you have a good understanding of base words, what's a base word? In this case, happy. And
okay,
if you know some prepositions, you have a vast vocabulary. You have a
nice,
vast vocabulary. And just some examples for you, just to start opening your mind. We have full, and you already understand full. You already understand full, but can you use full in other words? Able. Maybe you understand able, but can you use able in other words? Can you create words? Can you use this in your vocabulary? That's the point. How to use suffixes and prefixes depending on the word. You are going to have a homework about this in the future. I'm here right now just opening your mind. Understand?
Okay.
Pretty
Yes.
similar to the situation we had last class. I didn't teach you present perfect. I just opened your mind. Understand? It was
Yes.
just mind opening. It was just me explaining you some situations we can use a present perfect. But in the future, you're going to have a homework about this.
Okay.
And prefixes and suffixes, same thing. I'm just opening your mind here about some possibilities we have, for example, with beauty. You know beauty, man. You understand
Yes.
beauty. But what's beauty with full? It's a characteristic and it's full of beauty. What's helpful? Full of help. What's useful? Full of use. For example, that scissor I showed you, it's useful. That's useful.
Yes.
I use it sometimes. That's useful. And I have something here. It's so useful for me. Post-its.
Uh,
That's useful too. Understand?
yes.
Full of use.
Yes. And a person, can I say the person is useful,
Okay, so yes,
or
let's
just to, or just to like a happy build characteristic character character characteristics
characteristics.
characteristics. Yeah.
Okay, so useful is a characteristic, and I can describe a person useful, of course, depending on the context. And I'm gonna
Okay.
create a context here. I have two people with me, and these two people, they have different skills. But I need you, because you have some skills they don't have and I don't have. So you are going to be useful for this project.
Okay.
I just created a context here, and you are going to.
Can I say how can I say candidato?
Candidate.
Mas não é candidato de. It's not a government. It's like a.
Like a job interview candidate?
Yes. Job interview. Yeah.
Okay, so you can say candidate too.
Candidate.
Yes, it's
So-
okay to say candidate.
Can I say I will contract him because he will useful to this? How can I say to this? To my area. Can I say that?
Yes, you just missed one small thing. He will be useful. He will be useful.
Okay. Perfect.
He will be
He will
useful.
be useful.
He will be
Okay.
useful for this project. Let's contract him. He's the best candidate. Considering his skills, he's going to be the best one for this position. He's going to be useful. He will be useful for this area, for the project we have in mind. Okay?
Perfect. Yeah.
Nice. And considering the message you sent me, you told me, oh, I'm practicing. That's great. I'm happy to see you practicing. And one of the things I wrote for you is, you can say, if you want to give the idea of, I did it a few minutes ago. I did it seconds ago. I just did it. You can use, I've just done it. I've just done it. Of course, this is the basic structure. You can change this structure to whatever you want. In that case, you showed me in your screenshot, you can say, I've just uploaded. I've just uploaded it. Understand? I've just uploaded it.
Yes.
You miss it in that sentence. One thing. It. It's good to say it. Why? because in English, different than other languages, you need a person, a subject, I, great, great. You need a verb, have just, great, I have just, I'm sorry, I'm gonna use your example. A subject, I, a verb, have uploaded, this is the verb, okay, in the participle. I have uploaded it. You need an object, you need a complement. In English, that's the basic structure. Every sentence in English need this. Of course, when you're having a conversation and you just say, yeah, or I do, that's correct. That's correct, okay? You have a subject and a
But
verb.
the correct is I do it.
It's not exactly the correct, because when you say I do, you have already a context. So when you say I do, this is not wrong. It's very correct because you have a context already. But when you have no context, you need to talk about something. And one example, one of the best examples we have is McDonald's advertisement campaign. And the campaign, I'm just checking here online. What's the name? Just to make sure.
In the last meeting, I was with the head Latam of McDonald's.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not crazy for you, but when you tell this to me, I mean, that's nice. That's cool.
Yeah, it's really nice.
So he's the you say Latin.
Latam is Latin America.
Okay, Latin America.
Latin.
Latin America.
Latin. No, but generally the how can I say
Pronunciation.
o cargo. How can I say the cargo?
Position.
Okay, but in the position means Latam. Latim.
Can you spell it again, please?
Latim.
I-N, right?
M.
M.
I think.
Okay.
Let me see.
Okay. And I just got it from McDonald's. I'm loving it. Just you can check it online. Latin America. Latinos.
Yeah, I think it's N.
N, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Latin America. Yes, the sound is similar to Latam. It's similar because we say Latin
America.
Latin America.
Yes, perfect.
Nice. So head of the McDonald's in the Latin America.
Yes.
That's cool. That's cool. Is he a cool guy?
Yes.
Nice. I believe he is super productive, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Wow, that's crazy. All right. So the campaign McDonald's had, I don't know if McDonald's has this campaign today, but the campaign is I'm loving it. In Portuguese is whatever. It doesn't matter in Portuguese, but in English is I'm loving it. And if you see this, you have subject, verb, and object because it has no context. This sentence is alone on the
okay.
It's
on the context, right?
Yes, on the context.
McDonald's, I love it.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
I'm loving it.
Okay. I'm loving it. In Portuguese, they translated to amo muito tudo isso, something like this. It's an okay translation. It's not an exact translation, but that's no problem because translations, they don't need to be exact. They need to get the idea. Names of movies, names of series. When you are translating someone to another person, It doesn't need to be perfect. You just need to translate the idea, the concept. And they got a
Okay.
good concept here using subject, verb, and object. And that's what you need to
Okay.
use to in your sentences. I've uploaded it. I've uploaded it. I've uploaded it.
Okay.
Okay, that's it. That's just a
Okay.
small detail. And if you want to give a more complete idea, you can say I've just uploaded it. I've just uploaded it. Okay?
Okay.
Just.
Okay.
Just. Man, last class we talked about present perfect, but that's not simple. You need to practice. Whenever you see this in front of you, try to understand the context. When you're watching series or listening to songs or talking to anyone, try to get the idea, the context, the tense. Tense is conjugation, and conjugation is about time. So when you see
Okay.
present perfect, try to get what time, what tense are they talking about? Are they talking about present and past together? Are they talking about
Mm-hmm.
future only? And that's it. And present perfect is just the beginning of the conversation. Because
Okay.
there are some other things. Just an example for you, just to open your mind. When I got home, she had just left. When I got home, she had just left. This is a another use for the perfect, but this is the past perfect. When I got home, she had just left. Do you get the idea on this sentence?
Yes.
Can you translate it, please?
Translating Portuguese.
Yes, please. Just to make sure you understand it. Or maybe don't translate. Don't translate. Explain me the idea here. Create a context for the
Okay.
sentence.
She arrived at my house and she left quickly. Can I say that?
Yes, few minutes before I arrived.
Okay.
I can use another thing to complete, to give a better idea for the sentence. She had already left. This is a similar idea. Okay, just left is a few minutes ago. Few minutes before I arrived. Already, it's a little different.
Can I say this example? For example, I arrived at a friend's house. So and I asked him, "What time did you arrive?" And the guy answered me, I had arrived. I How can I say? Eu cheguei há pouco tempo. Can I say that?
Okay, considering this is not the past of the past, this is recent. You don't need to use the past
Yes,
perfect.
yes, but the guy, the context is he arrived 5 minutes ago.
Okay, I have just arrived.
I have just arrived.
Or
I have just arrived.
or
It's the same like I arrived 2 minutes ago.
yes, yes, I've just arrived. I've just arrived.
Right? Okay.
I've just arrived is I've just arrived is
And this is so polite too, right? Because
yes.
you arrived 30 minutes ago or 1 hour waiting someone, and the guy asked you, and he say, "Yeah, I just arrived," right?
Yes, but actually, this is polite, and this is a little, not a little, very formal. Okay,
Okay,
because people in real life they don't say it.
okay,
They say, "I've just," and of course I need to show you this. Probably this is what you're going to use because you have kids and they speak English. So they are not going to say, I've just arrived. They will probably say, I've just gotten home. Probably. I've just gotten home. Okay, because arrived it's formal, and
Okay.
when people are talking to family or
But
friends,
if I not and if I for example, if if the place is a restaurant close to my house, how can I say I've just gotten home or I've just gotten a restaurant? It's weird, right?
yes, are you there in the restaurant?
Yes.
For example, let's imagine this. I have a meeting with you. We are going to have
Okay.
lunch together. Okay, we're going
Yes.
to eat together for
Yeah.
lunch, and I'm late. I'm late, and I call you or I send you a message and I say, "Man, I'm late, man. Are you there already?" And you, because you're polite, to say, "Oh man, relax. I'm gonna say something like this, man. I'm on my way. Uh, I'll be
Mm-hmm.
there. I'll be there in 5 minutes. I'll be there in
Okay.
5."
Okay.
And you say, "Relax, man. I've just gotten here. I've just gotten here.
Okay. Okay. Perfect.
Here or there."
Okay.
For example, I've just I was in the
But if
church.
I say, but if I say if I've just gotten there, I'm not there yet,
Yes,
right?
yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
So I'm gonna create a context for this question you asked me. This
Okay.
context. For example, 1 hour ago I was in the hospital. And someone asked me, "Hey, what time did you go to the hospital?" And I say, "Oh, I've just gotten there like 2 hours ago. I've just gotten there, and the procedure lasted 1 hour, and I've just gotten home. So I've just gotten there 2 hours ago. The procedure was 1 hour long, and I've just gotten home. I'm here already."
Okay.
Okay, so you can say there, and every time you use it, just remember recent situations.
Yes.
If I am not using ever or already or never or yet, if I'm not using this, I'm talking about recent situations or
Yes.
situations that are not exactly recent, but they are part of my past and part of my present too.
Okay.
And we use this structure without ever to give an idea of things you've done. For example, how many times have you been to New York City? How many times have you been to New York City? I've been there. I've been there twice. I've been there twice. And
Mm-hmm.
this is not exactly recent, but this is something I have ever done. Rodolfo, how many times have you ever done it? I'm not using ever here, but I'm using the
Mm-hmm.
idea of ever. How many
Okay.
times? How many times? This is ever. This
Mm-hmm.
is related to ever. Oh, I've been there twice. And an important thing. How old are you?
27.
Complete answer, please.
I'm 27 years
Perfect.
old.
Perfect. I asked you using the verb to be. And of course, man, relax about it. You can say 27, okay? It's perfect. It's all right. But I'm just using this idea of complete answer because it's good to use the structure I'm giving you in a context. I'm giving you in a
Okay.
question.
Okay.
For example, how many times have you been to New York City? I've been there twice. How many times
Okay.
have you gone to Cali? How many times have you gone to Cali, to California? Oh, I've gone there once. Oh, I've gone there once. Here, I chose to create a question, to ask a question using gone. The idea of gone and being here, they are the same. They're the same.
Okay.
They have the same idea.
I have a doubt.
Question. I have a
A
question.
question. I have.
Don't say I have a doubt.
What is doubt? Doubt
Okay.
is what? What is the
Doubt
difference?
doubt is when you are not sure about a situation. Doubt is when you are confused. Doubt
Okay.
is when you have no answer. But in this situation here, you don't have a doubt. You have a question.
Okay, I have a question. I have a question. Ever verb that you use to create a question in present perfect, I use for my answer.
No.
For example, you say in the both examples, you use been. So in the answer, I use been. I have been there twice. The second example, how many times have you gone to Cali? The answer is I've gone there twice. The verb is the same, right?
So this is the point. This is the point I'm teaching you. If someone asks me, Rodolfo, how many times have you been to New York City? Twice. If I say twice, that's okay. But it's better to give a complete answer. Why?
Yes, I know, but I always is the same verb, right?
Okay, so why I recommend my students to always use the same verb? Why? There is a reason I do this. Be-
Because I because you need to answer the question with the same instruction, right?
yes, but this is a formal answer. This is an
Okay.
answer the teacher gives the students. Oh, because this. But there is a real situation answer for this. And the real situation answer I tell my students is pay attention, man. If I teach you English, all my students, I have some students, and all of my students, they are no native English speakers. Okay,
Okay.
so your Portuguese is always perfect. Your Portuguese is perfect. If you say anything in Portuguese, I will understand you. No matter how you speak Portuguese, if you speak Portuguese in a very shy way, if you speak Portuguese in a crazy way, I will understand you because Portuguese is your native language and my native language too. But English is not your native language. So sometimes you say something in English and people don't understand you. Why?
Yes.
Because that's not your native language. You have some, you are in a process.
Accent.
The accent is one thing, the grammar is another thing. So
Hmm.
just two things: grammar, accent, pronunciation. You know.
Yes.
So how can you avoid these problems? Being exact. If you are exact, you are avoiding chances. You are minimizing